Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with more Survivor Series, and it is time for our first War Games match. That being the women's side War Games, Team Bianca Belair versus Team Saraya. A match that has been building for the better part of, I want to say, anywhere from 6 to 8 months in certain stories within the history of each woman involved in this match. I mean, you go back to Backlash. The three women on Bianca Belair's side, I should say, teaming up with her, are the same three women that were involved in a fatal four-way match for the SmackDown Women's Championship all the way back at Backlash. So, I mean, really just a meeting of the minds here, almost as if each woman kind of developed a level of respect for one another during that match. As you can see, once Team Saraya started bringing the fight to Bianca Belair, well, she found some allies in a few women that used to be her adversaries, which is fortunate enough for the EST, and now tonight they all go to war together against Team Saraya. Team Saraya consisting of this woman right here, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, the baddest woman on the planet, Shayna's best friend, Ronda Rousey, Toni Storm, basically somebody brought in from because of Saraya in an attempt to kind of one-up everybody that Bianca Belair was bringing to the fray. And of course Saraya herself, the current women's world champion, after cashing that Money in the Bank briefcase in on Belair herself, which is exactly why Belair has a bitter disdain for Saraya, and you cannot blame her. I mean, it's been months and months of Belair just trying to fight back against Saraya's whole force that she's kind of created on SmackDown with Baszler, with Rousey, with Toni Storm, and finally the numbers have been evened up here, and this is what brought us to the dance, folks. As it looks like Shayna Baszler and Liv Morgan will be starting this match off. First, and I mean, you cannot pick probably two better people to start the match on both ends of the coin, so to speak. Baszler, one of the most intimidating women to ever step into a wrestling ring. I mean, can tear you limb for limb. And then Liv Morgan, as we've seen in the past, can be a bit of a wild card, a bit of a hothead when she wants to be. I mean, we have seen her take it to women like Ronda Rousey and go to the extreme and put these women through tables and beat them around with kendo sticks and chairs. I mean, if she has to, she will up the ante. She will up the extreme if needed. And believe me, in a match like this, that is exactly the kind of person you want on your side. As ladies and gentlemen, we are gearing up here tonight for an incredible War Games match between these 8 women who, as I've just said before, and oh my goodness, the ferociousness of Shayna Baszler already on full display. But look at this, Morgan, full head of steam. Oh my goodness, gets completely caught right, just completely cut off right then and there from Baszler with those knee strikes. And now knee strikes galore from Shayna Baszler as Liv Morgan getting lit up here tonight. Look at this. Oh my goodness, a huge ripcord lariat from Shayna Baszler. And ladies and gentlemen, these women are going to have to fight each other until a member of the other side of the team enters the equation, and that being, Saraya's team having the advantage. Oh my goodness, lighting Morgan up with strikes here is Shayna Baszler. Couldn't catch Liv Morgan there, though. Now off the ropes once again. Oh my God, just threw her from ring to ring. Liv Morgan's taking a beatdown, folks. Taking a huge beatdown from the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. And now look at this. No, Liv Morgan fighting Baszler off. Finally getting something going for herself in the early equations of this match. But no, Baszler's out of the way. And oh my God, ooh, what a knee strike from Morgan. Giving Baszler a taste of her own medicine, I see. Giving Baszler a taste of her own medicine, and now look at this. Like I said, Liv Morgan can turn up the intensity when needed. And it is going to be needed when you're in the ring with the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. And in this particular War Games match, folks, it is an interval of 180 seconds. So you have 180 seconds to deal damage on your opponent. It's pinfall or submission to win this match. You cannot escape the cage. It's not no regular steel cage matches. Look at that. Shayna Baszler cutting Liv Morgan in half with the spear. And now, wait a minute. Has Liv Morgan set up for something huge here? Oh my goodness! A version of the Yokosuka cutter from Shayna Baszler. Now what the hell is Shayna Baszler planning here? You've got to be out of your rabid mind to be on top of that cage. Liv Morgan, get out the way! Oh my goodness! A huge splash off the top of the cage from the Queen of Spades. And no, I did not mean to rhyme that, but that's just how it happened, folks. And oh my God, already this is awesome, Chance. And this is the first 2 women in the match. I mean, we still have 6 other women from each side, or 3 other women, but 6 women in total to come out. As speaking of more women to come, here comes Baszler's best friend, Ronda Rousey, and she's in no hurry to get in the ring. She knows Shayna Baszler has everything handled here, but wait a minute. Looking to up the ante. Looking to even, I wouldn't even say even the score. It's 2-on-1 advantage, but Liv Morgan's going to take that stop sign, or that kendo stick, I should say, as Ronda Rousey brings in a stop sign, and she's going to try and use that to her advantage. Oh, no. She ran straight at Ronda Rousey, but Rousey was ready for it. Now look at that, a huge takeover, kind of amateur wrestling slam from Ronda Rousey. And now what the hell is Rousey planning? The hell is Rousey planning off the top of that cage? Are you insane? Like I've asked Shayna Baszler. And look at Rousey coming off the top with a huge double axe handle. How she didn't just break her ankles, I have no idea. And Liv Morgan is in for a beating here tonight, folks, courtesy of Rousey and Baszler, as the double team advantage is clear as day. I mean, you knew whoever gets the advantage heading into War Games immediately has a better chance of winning this match, because more damage being done to Bianca Belair's team every time, throughout every interval, until it's all evened up. But Morgan is looking to still fight her way out of this, and Rousey lighting her up with kendo stick strikes, but Morgan fighting out, and now look at this. Oh, but you cannot turn your back on either one of these women. Oh my goodness. And now look at this, driving elbows into the back of Liv Morgan. This has to stop. Where the hell is that time interval? Where the hell is Team Belair? Oh my God, more kendo stick strikes right to the face of Liv Morgan. She just broke that kendo stick on the back, on the abdomen of Liv Morgan. This is downright dirty. I mean, this is exactly what Saraya wanted. She wanted the advantage heading into this match, folks. But look at this, Liv Morgan. Give her a round of applause. Give her all the credit due. She is trying her best to fight off the two most violent, devastatingly just vicious women in sports entertainment. Oh my God, that kendo stick just bent off the head of Liv Morgan. This is just nasty. This is hard to look at, folks. Like, hide the children, especially if they're a Liv Morgan fan. I mean, goodness gracious, this is a beatdown, and oh, it's not stopping as Ronda Rousey. No water in the pool there. She overshot her elbow drop, but somehow she's already back on her feet, as neither of these women have suffered too much damage from Liv Morgan. Man, Liv Morgan is in a bad way here, but finally the numbers will be even for a short bit, as here comes the Queen, Charlotte Flair, another woman I'd never expected to be on Bianca Belair's side. I mean, these are two women that fought each other throughout most of the summer. As look at this, Charlotte Flair wasting little to no time, gonna try and get in that ring and help out Liv Morgan, is Charlotte Flair, as she is getting a beatdown courtesy of both women, Rousey and Baszler. and breaking up the submission hold, even though submission will not necessarily apply until all 8 women are in the ring. But look at Ronda Rousey looking to just get right back to where they were, lighting Flair up now with different strikes. As you can see, Liv Morgan has taken a beat down. She's not going to be much of a help to Charlotte Flair right now, but she's finally starting to get back to her feet. And no doubt about it, she wants some vengeance right now against Rousey and Baszler, who has taken a beating to Morgan. And now finally, a bit of hope for Team Belair in this match. That is until the next person of Saraya's team enters the match. And if I know Saraya, she's definitely making Toni Storm go next. She's waiting, she's biding her time every single second. The less time she spends in this structure, the better for her. As considering as, oh my God, Liv Morgan just slammed Baszler into the cage, and now Liv Morgan's fired up here. She lets out a battle cry. Now look at this, oh my God, a huge big boot. But no, I think Baszler stepped out the way. I think Baszler stepped out the way before any harm was done. And now look at this, oh my God, what a knee strike. And now inverted DDT from the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Inverted DDT from Charlotte Flair. And now, wait a minute. Oh my God, that stop sign has definitely been used to Rousey's advantage here tonight, folks. As still Team Saraya is looking dominant as ever, but Charlotte Flair counters a big suplex from Rousey. And now finally trying to get a glimmer of hope for Team Bianca Belair. As look at this, she drove Rousey right onto that stop sign and into the cage. Nasty attitude off Charlotte Flair right now, and now sending Rousey over into the cage. And this is exactly what Charlotte Flair has been waiting on, folks. A chance to beat down on any member of Team Saraya, as has Liv Morgan. But Morgan has been taking the brunt end of the stick here tonight, folks. I have to admit, this has been an absolute beatdown on Liv Morgan, but finally trying to get herself back in the match. And now look at this. What does Liv Morgan have planned here? Yes, indeed. Oh, my goodness. The 401 facebuster from Liv Morgan. But, oh, no. That clock can only mean one thing, and that means that another member of Team Saraya is entering the equation, as Liv Morgan looking to hit the Oblivion, and she hits it flush on Baszler. And that'll finally give Liv Morgan the opportunity to actually prepare for what's coming to her, and that's Toni Storm. And Liv Morgan lighting her up with strikes, looking to try and keep the disadvantage to a minimum. Oh my goodness, a huge enziguri strike. Look at Liv Morgan firing up. You go, girl. You go, Liv Morgan. That's exactly what I want to see out of Morgan. And that's what I mean when I said starting her off in this match was probably a great idea for Team Belair, because she is such a wild card when it comes to trying to just, up the extreme and up the intensity. But Toni Storm has her in a huge knee bar here, just doing the damage. And they know exactly what they're doing, trust me. I mean, they know they're not going to win this match anytime soon until all 8 members of the team are in the match. And now Charlotte Flair looking to try and give Liv Morgan a glimmer of hope. But man, you can see it right here, right now, that obviously the numbers advantage always helps. As Toni Storm putting a beat down on Charlotte Flair. Rousey's not even worried about getting involved right now. She knows her team has this in the bag. Look at this. Oh no! Oh, that definitely did not go the way that Rousey and Baszler expected. As Charlotte Flair looking to fight her way out of this thing, and Liv Morgan's finally back to her feet. Liv Morgan's finally back to her feet. No, but not for long, as Rousey steps out of the way of a huge move there. Man, the advantage. It's the advantage for Saraya's team that just keeps getting. Look at that. Every time Team Belair has some kind of a hope to get back into this match, until all of her team is in here, I don't think they have a fighting chance, really, as Liv Morgan's just looking to just do something. She's looking to do something here, folks. And now sending Rousey into the cage. That might keep Rousey down for a little while as Liv Morgan lights Belair up with strikes. And now look at this. A second oblivion to Shayna Baszler. And she deserves every second of it. She deserves every freaking second of that. And so does Ronda Rousey, as she hits an oblivion on Rousey as well. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe this. Team Belair is actually looking pretty strong right now, folks. Actually looking pretty strong right now. As Liv Morgan finally getting a little bit of payback to Baszler. As here comes the boss, Sasha Banks. And now we know each team captain will be the final entrance of this match. As look at this. Oh, Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks is looking to take it to the extreme. What has she got? She's got a table. The fans didn't even have to chant, "We want tables." Sasha Banks is going to give them what they want. All about fan affair. And now look at this. Is she going to get in the ring or no? No. Of course not. Of course not. Sasha Banks looking to take it to the extreme and use these weapons sort of as an advantage to gain an advantage. Now that the numbers have finally evened up. But if you look at the top of your screen, Shayna Baszler's on the top of the damn cage. What the hell is she planning? A huge splash. Huge splash on Charlotte Flair. And Sasha Banks has brought in all the hardware. And she finally enters the equation. As Baszler just plants Charlotte Flair. But here comes Sasha Banks. Here comes the boss. The boss of WWE, teaming up with the EST, teaming up with the Queen, teaming up with Liv freaking Morgan. What a team. What a unit to put together to try and finally stop this sorority of Sarayas that she has put together on Friday nights as Charlotte Flair grabs the table, and so does Sasha Banks. And nothing but bad intentions in the mind of each woman with those tables. As look at this, Baszler dropping Charlotte Flair. Sasha Banks fighting off Ronda Rousey in the middle of the ring, lighting her up with strikes. Man, all the weapons have entered the equation now. This is going to get interesting. Look at this, a meteor. I think the bottom of Rousey's head hit the wood hard. And now look at this, Sasha Banks lighting Toni Storm up. What a dream match that would be. Huge enziguri strike to Toni Storm. Sasha Banks setting that table in the corner. Liv Morgan looking to get on the other side of the ring now. Man, we still have yet to see the other two members of this team enter. That being the two women that started this whole equation, this whole affair. Saraya, Bianca Belair. It's almost apropos that both women entered this match last. As look at Charlotte Flair's got something planned huge. Here's a Hurricane Rana through the table. You've never seen anything like it. Or actually, that was Liv Morgan. All these women are wearing yellow, so it's kind of hard to tell. And both women are some form of blonde. I thought that was Charlotte Flair doing a Hurricane Rana, but no, of course, it's the death-defying Liv Morgan that is doing a move like that. As Ronda Rousey has Liv Morgan in a huge move here. Remember, that submission hold will not count until all 8 women are in the ring. As look at Saraya finally enters. Oh man, I don't even blame Liv Morgan. Man. She's been through hell in this match. Courtesy of Team Saraya as a huge unprotected knee strike from Ronda Rousey. You look on the other side of your corner, Saraya has brought another freaking table into this match. As look at this, Liv Morgan chops at the knee of Ronda Rousey. And now Morgan looking to get a measure of revenge after Rousey made her submit. Oh no, that table's set up in the corner. And now Saraya has bad intentions. Bad intentions for Liv Morgan. Morgan's on the side of that table, but I guess she thinks better of it. As Saraya was looking to take it to Sasha Banks. But oh no, Rousey's back on her feet. But Liv Morgan, that's exactly what she wanted. Man, either member of Rousey or Shayna Baszler is who Liv Morgan wants to get her hands on right now. And now look at this. Liv Morgan has something planned here. has something planned here. You've got to be freaking kidding me. She's going for a superplex off the top of the rope to the table. Oh my God, Ronda Rousey just crashed and freaking burned, and Liv Morgan might have just taken Rousey out for the rest of this match. Toni Storm lighting Liv Morgan up with strikes here. A clothesline to Toni Storm. Man, you cannot help but root for Liv Morgan after everything she's been through. You cannot help but root for Team Belair after everything they've been through, as they are taking it to the fight of the 4-on-3 disadvantage. But oh my goodness, once again, just like I said, the whole story of this match, every time that Team Belair has an advantage, it's just the numbers that catch up to them. And Liv Morgan looking to take it to the other side of the ring. Charlotte Flair has Saraya locked in on a figure 8, I should say. But obviously, it's not going to count. Saraya can tap out all she wants and save her energy. It will not count. The only thing it'll do is hurt her ego. It's not going to count until Belair gets in the ring. But ladies, I mean, you would think that this match had already, the War Games had already officially started. Do you see the site that I'm looking at? Do you see the car crash in the middle of this ring? Both sides of the ring have broken down tables, stop signs, steel chairs, kendo sticks. You name it, it's probably in the ring. Everything but the damn kitchen sink has been used in this match, folks. And that's exactly what to expect from War Games. And we have another whole War Games match that is scheduled here tonight, folks. Do not forget, and please stay tuned. 2 more episodes of Survivor Series. Next is going to be a little break from War Games. Next is going to be a little break from War Games, and then afterwards, right? And now look at this. Belair enters the equation. Now this match can officially begin. As she knocks down Toni Storm. What I was going to say is the men's side of the War Games will main event here tonight, and that is the Bloodline taking on the interesting team of the Blackpool Combat Club, Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson, teaming up with DIY, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. And that match is going to be nothing short of craziness, just like this has been, folks. As Rousey taking it to Liv Morgan, Toni Storm taking it to Charlotte Flair. Man, once again, it looks like Team Saraya is in full effect here, as all 8 of these women are just beating the ever-living crap out of one another, as Liv Morgan lands a huge face buster. But Shayna Baszler sent her to the other side of the ring. And now Sasha Banks lighting Toni Storm up in the corner left, as, oh my goodness, a huge elbow shot right to the face. And now Belair has been waiting, biting at just chomping at the bit to get involved in this match, folks, and take it to any single member of Team Saraya that she can get her hands on. But look at this, Baszler sets her up huge. Baszler sets her up huge with the exploder suplex. And you look at the side of the corner, Saraya's taking an absolute beatdown from Liv Morgan and Charlotte Flair. As look at this, first pinfall attempt from, I think that was Ronda Rousey to Sasha Banks, but Belair obviously not letting that fly. Definitely not letting that fly. As, oh my goodness, Belair elbow or knee shot into the midsection of Ronda Rousey. Well, look at this. Wait a minute. Somebody was counting. I think it was Toni Storm. Toni Storm almost won the match for her team. You got to keep your head on a swivel, man. Now that all 8 women are in this match, you have to keep your head on a swivel, folks. As look at this, Belair with a huge splash, and now she's going for a cover. She's going for a cover. Counted. Oh, only a 1 count there from Belair. Liv Morgan's taking a beat down to Saraya right now. Look at this, Sasha Banks has a pinfall. Oh my goodness, Sasha Banks has pinned Toni Storm. Sasha Banks has pinned Toni Storm and won the match for her team. You've got to be kidding me. After the car crash, after the huge disadvantage heading into this match for Team Bianca Belair, Sasha Banks is the one to put it all to rest. As you can see, each replay of this match is just nothing but craziness. I mean, we've seen tables broken. We've seen bodies broken in half. But at the end of the day, the good prevail. over Saraya's team. Sasha Banks getting the pinfall for her team. What does that mean for Sasha Banks' future? You got to believe she is going to be looking to Aya for a title shot. Now that she beat Team Saraya, she didn't pin Saraya, but she definitely has kind of like that. She kind of has that bragging rights is the word I'm looking for. That bragging rights to try and just let Saraya know, hey, I pinned your team. Give me a title shot, and let's do this right then and right now. But at the end of the day, after all this card crash, Bianca Belair finally getting her one up on Saraya's team. What a crazy match that was. Like I said, we have another one of these coming up after the next episode. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that, folks. This has been a crazy night at Survivor Series. Absolutely insane.